North Korea has its own superhero. His name is Kim Jong-un. According to official textbooks, he rode a horse before most kids could walk straight. He fired a gun when he was only 5 years old. And at 7, he was already studying military strategy with the mind of a genius. It sounds ridiculous, like something out of a comic book. But the terrifying part is this: millions of people actually believe it. In every North Korean classroom, children learn from a subject called the Great Childhood of the Respected Marshal. It's filled with stories that sound like legends. When he was a toddler, they say he gave candy to soldiers and thanked them for protecting the nation. At 5, he rode fearlessly through a snowstorm on horseback, smiling the whole time. At 7, he told his father, "The army must always protect the people." And as a young schoolboy, he supposedly solved difficult math problems and studied war maps with extraordinary focus. These stories appear in textbooks, cartoons, children's magazines, and even bedtime radio shows. They aren't fairy tales, and they're official lessons taught as truth. Every week, students attend something called Revolutionary Tradition Education. On Monday mornings, the teacher writes on the board, "Let us learn from our young Marshal Kim Jong-un." Children draw pictures of him riding white horses. They memorize his quotes and compete in contests called Hero Kim Jong-un recitations. Every January, schools celebrate his birthday. Students wear red scarves, hold balloons, and sing songs like "Thank you, Marshal Kim Jong-un." Parents don't correct them. They nod and smile because not believing can be dangerous. In North Korea, silence is safer than doubt. People there don't call it brainwashing. They call it revolutionary education. But it begins the moment you are born. In kindergarten, children sing, "Our Marshal is kinder than my father." In elementary school, "We are soldiers of Kim Jong-un." In middle school, "We will defend him with our lives." The same message repeats everywhere. On television, on the radio, in workplace speeches, and even in wedding toasts. Over time, you stop questioning. You don't really believe him, you simply stop knowing how to doubt. That's how real brainwashing works. Kim Jong-un's image follows the perfect superhero formula. He has a divine origin, said to carry the sacred blood of Mount Paektu. He is portrayed as a genius since childhood, a brave leader who smiled through blizzards, a kind soul who shared sweets with soldiers, and a man destined to rule because of his holy lineage. In propaganda, this is called revolutionary succession. In storytelling, it's simply the making of a comic book hero. But outside the pages of those textbooks, the real North Korea faces hunger, blackouts, and fear. And yet on television, the legend continues. Kim Jong-un rides white horses across snowy mountains. He smiles, waves, inspects tanks, and looks straight into the camera like a movie hero. It's not just propaganda anymore, and it's belief repeated until it becomes memory. And here's the question that truly matters. Do people in North Korea really believe these stories? Or are they only pretending? Why? Because pretending is safer than truth. No one knows for sure. But somewhere in Pyongyang right now, a child is sitting in a classroom learning that their leader can do anything. And maybe, just maybe, that child still believes every word. Because in North Korea, the scariest thing isn't the story itself. It's that believing it is the only way to survive.